it will be still very, very small. It's not going to make them very rich. So any kind of policy, as was noted, creates winners and losers. So probably it's important to take into account that those low-income farmers are not suffering too much from that, and some kind of support in that sense. At the same time, Mr. Chair, we would like to highlight the importance of, along with these short-term measures, importance of long-term measures to improve the competitiveness of rice production in the Philippines. And one of the areas, there are already available technologies in terms of new varieties, in terms of agronomic practices, in terms of other things. So important aspect would be how we can bring those technologies to our farmers. For example, an important element of cost structure of production cost in the Philippines is labor costs. Surveys show up to 30% of production costs are made up of labor costs, especially at the planting time. Planting, land preparation, planting time. We have technologies around mechanized direct seeding of rice.
Drone.
Thailand, farmers are using drones for seeding already in China. So there are these kind of ways. Of course, these need to be accompanied by rural employment generation programs so that we can absorb those labor into productive activities as well. So that will allow for improving competitiveness. On top of that, there are technologies around reducing water use. With climate change, water shortages are becoming more and more often. But there are technologies, for example, around alternate wetting and drying, which will allow safe water while maintaining yields without any yield losses. Different kind of salt-tolerant varieties, stress-tolerant varieties, all of them are available, which could be used. Extension services. One of the aspects I'm personally very happy about is about our continued collaboration with Field Rice and DA about policy analysis and economic analysis. We need these kind of tools, policy models, to provide you with data-driven, fact-based analysis in order to inform your decisions. For that reason, we are working together with both of these organizations, DA and Field Rice, in that regard. We have a little brief to that extent, so it would be our privilege to submit this to you with along with supporting documents.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Badyet. From what country are you originally from, sir?
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Do you have rice in Uzbekistan or wheat?
Mixed rice and wheat.
Oh, both. Yes. Okay. Thank you. May we also request Sinag? Do you have your position paper, Mr. Sendong?
Yeah.
O isubmit na lang. Open.
Yeah, isasabit namin.
Yeah.
Anyway, nung February meeting with DepDep, no? Inano na namin yon na yung price of palay will go down. And kaya naimbitahan kami sa meeting ng DepDep dahil may Supreme Court kami sa Supreme Court na yung EO62 nga walang consultation sa atin mga magsasaka yung pagbaba ng taripa. Sana kung hindi binaba yung taripa from July to December, may additional around 12 billion tayo sanang nakolekta para may bigay dito sa 2025 budget. Additional budget yun na masasabi natin na wala sa ating mga magsasaka. Yung meeting namin nung February with Secretary Balisacan, with Secretary Chulauren, binanggit na namin dapat itaas na yung tarifa to 35%. Sabi nila, study nila, noong June again, after 4 months, we have another meeting. Prinsenta ulit natin sa NEDA, dating NEDA, no? Nagtataka lang na kami ngayon na yung 15% sinasabi ng DepDep, hindi galing sa kanila. Na in which for the start of last year, alam natin galing sa kanila kasi kausap din natin si Secretary Ralph Recto eh. Hindi galing sa finance yung 15%. So ngayon nagugulat kami, ang sinasabi na hindi galing sa DepEd yung 15% reduction. Na in which sana yung
20 reduction to 15%.
from 35%. No?
Okay.
And ang tingin natin, dapat ibalik na yon dahil makita natin yung world market price nung last year, July, bumagsak na sa 560 nung inimplement nila, dollar per metric tons. No? And ngayon is nasa $340.
330, sabi ni
Yeah, $330 per metric tons. That equivalent landed cost ngayon is around 24 pesos.
Pero according to ERI, it's about 20 pesos.
That is FOB.
FOB. Okay.
Yung computation ko is plus yung 15%.
Okay.
So, 24 pesos, equivalent to 15 pesos na palay yan. Kung 14% moisture. O, ibig sabihin nun, kung sa farm gate, bibili pa yung traders, dapat nasa 12 pesos yung dry. Kaya bumaba yung presyo ng palay. So, yun ang computation nila based on import price. Maski hininto mo yung import, yung mga mag-stock ng palay or bigas, i-compute pa rin sa landed cost after mahinto yung I think executive order na in-issue ng presidente. Pero in spite of the issuance of executive order, may pumasok pa rin ng September 1 up to now na 500,000 metric tons. Sana malaman natin kung sino nag-import yung 500,000 metric tons na yun. Sinong importer? May pinabor ba silang importer na ipasok ito? Kasi yung mga ibang importer hindi na nagpasok.
Paano ninyo nalaman na merong pumasok na 500,000 metric tons?
Record sa custom yun, no? Na pumasok and record ng 340 pero mas malawak pa doon ang 340. Pero ang tingin namin mas malaki pa doon sa 340 after yung import ban na may pumasok pa rin.
Ang pagkaintindi ko, hindi itong pagpasok ng September 1, kung hindi yung pag-purchase dun sa kung merong hindi yung pumasok ng September 1. Ang alam kong cut-off is merong cut-off na dapat binibili bago mag-September. Tama ba?
Thank you po.
BPI, oo.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair, dun po sa we would like to clarify that po. Kasi di po ba nagkaroon naman po tayo ng suspension ng milled rice importation for a period of 60 days starting September 1. So lahat naman po ng mga milled rice covered po by a valid SPSIC via bulk orders na nag-ship out po from the country of our origin on or before August 30. Yun po yung must arrive on or before September 15. Pero no assurance na po
in other words,
Apo.
on or before August 30 binili, di ba? Kahit na pumasok dito ng September 10, basta on or before August 30 na transact,
Apo.
basta papasok before September 15.
Apo.
Yun ang okay. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Chair, misinterpretation yan ng batas. No. Ang sabi ng batas, yung EO, wala nang importation after September 1. No. Importation from the point of view of customs happens when the shipment is within our territorial waters already. Tama, sir? No? Irrespective of when it left Vietnam, it's not yet an importation. The importation, the shipment becomes an importation when it reaches our territorial waters. And sinabi ng EO, no importation after September 1. So parang gumawa kayo ng bagong batas or definition ng importation. No? At saka napakaliwanag yung sabi ni Presidente, we want to help the farmers Pag umaani na sila, wala ng importation, binigyan pa nyo ng puwang na mag-import? Bakit naman? No? Bakit nyo pinaburan yung mga trader? Ang dami-dami na nga nilang pinasok.
Okay.
Hindi naman po, sir.
Please refer to the chair, no, when you wish a question to be directed through the chair. Go ahead, Dr. Gabertan.
Opo. Mr. Chair, ito po ay meron po kaming memorandum order. Ano po, noted naman po ng secretary na nagsasabi nga po dito ng lahat po ng ating mga SPSIC na na-approve ano po until August 31 po ay pwede pong mag-arrive hanggang September 15. Basta po siya ay na-ship out from the country of origin.
Prior to September.
Opo.
Prior
to September 1 po.
Okay. Well, again, it's a interpretation debate, no? But that for now is the explanation. So after 15, wala nang papasok.
Yun na lang pong mga special rice po natin, yun pong mga Japonica natin, basmati, hindi naman po siya
Kasama.
na-cover po noon.
Pero hanggang kailan? In-extend na ba? Hindi pa.
Wala pa po.
Wala
Wala
pa?
pa po.
As of now, hanggang November 6 ba?
No, it's until end of October.
Until the end of 60 days eh. So, hindi hanggang November 2. Yung 60 days is November 2. But wala pang lumalabas po, Mr. Chair, na papel o actual paper na nababas na. But nagsabi na
Okay.
si SEC na for extension until end of the year.
And may we just clarify also with the BOC, no? Because in one of our hearings regarding itong sharing of information tsaka single window, sinabi naman ng BOC, sinabi rin ng DA, willing sila, na yung SP6 na ini-issue ng BAE, ng lahat actually, dapat may kopya ang customs. No? Kasi para maliwanag, no? Maybe no, ano na status no? Nagkaroon na ba ng kaliwanagan doon? Nagsisharing na ba ng SPSIC ang BAE, ang BPI sa customs at the minimum? Wala pa.
Mr. Chair, the current, yung digitalization or interconnectivity, hindi pa na-implement yan through the supposed single window, but continuous naman yung sharing of information, Mr. Chair. And in fact, very clear naman sa rules ng customs that we really have to have that SPSIC on most products, agricultural products. Otherwise, we'll have to seize those goods pag walang SPSIC.
Well, the other question is, how do you now determine between the SP6 that are being used and the SP6 that are not? Kasi parang ang lumalabas dito, hindi ba, parang binibigyan ninyo ng SP6 lahat, pero whether they will avail of it or not, nagde-decide sila. In other words, parang merong merong lahat na isuan ng SPC. Pero kung gagamitin yung SPC o hindi mo alam until nandyan na. So, hindi pwedeng mangyari na papasok nila yung bigas, di ba? Hindi gagamitin yung SPC. So, ibig sabihin, walang record. Hawak niya yung SPC, di niya gagamitin. Pero pag nakita na ng BOC na pumasok yung bigas, tsaka ilalabas yung SPC.
Mr. Chair?
Pero pagka hindi natiktikan ng BOC, walang SPC. Smuggled. Kaya nga yung sharing ng SPC, whether ginamit o hindi, dapat maliwanag din. Alin dito ang ginamit, alin ang hindi ginamit. At pagka ginamit, dapat kaagad nasasabi. Kasi parang ang nangyayari ngayon ata, nasa iyo yung SPC, Ikaw ngayon ang magde-decide within 90 days kung kailan mo pwedeng gamitin. Pwede mong gamitin